Hi, good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Johnes Ruta, and I'm here to talk with Samuel Pintos about his work. He describes it as adaptation and gesture and his use of color. So tell us more about your paintings in particular, your themes, your methodology, and whatever you want to say.
All right. Thank you. Well, first, I would like to say thanks for the nicers, Jonas, John, thank you for the space. Thank you for this opportunity to share my work. As you know, I'm Peruvian. This process, this experience to move, to start over, to adapt to a new environment, new country, new culture, everything of that, I think.
You can speak just a little bit louder.
I think that had a strong influence in my work. Through the painting, through my portraits, I try to explore the identity, the creation, adaptation, memories. I think memories. I'm interested in the memories, the way they shape, the way they stay with us. They become part of who we are. Right? I want to transmit belonging. Why not? When you feel uncertainty in one moment. So I really would like that you can connect with my paintings. You can talk with my art, and you can find your own meaning. That's most important to me. One more time, thank you for your support. Thank you to be here. I'm so happy. I'm with my brothers who came today. So thank you, and I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Does anybody have any questions? I do, but talk about your concept of gesture and color and that kind of thing. A little bit more in depth.
For example, those ones, I love cold colors. I think that's the color of the way I feel inside, especially when you try to fit in one place and you need to, you don't know what to do sometimes in your head. You want to stay here, you want to go home. So the birds talk about your conscience. Sometimes you want to be like a nest protector. Sometimes you want to just fly. In that case, it's about adaptation. It's a personal state of change. And I did those special paintings. 1 second, please. It's like self-portraits. That special painting is about the things that we carry with us. And they shape experience that shapes who you are. I use oils. Most of them are oils on canvas. I work small pieces with acrylic too, and I'm working now too with printmaking, some line cuts. This
I've got.
Yeah.
Caroline, you have.
Yeah, I find the way you use color very interesting. It's even though you use like deep colors, your paintings are not bright. They're not like extremely colorful. The color is like to make it more intense. Kind of, especially those, kind of reminds me of like Blue Period or Picasso or something like that. But it's not just like flashy colors. No, they're very specific. You know, they make it like image intense, not bright, which is
Yes, you're right.
very interesting.
There's a sensation of mood in each portrait, which gives each one a character, but it also sets you wondering about what's not only just what's going on in that person, in that figure, but what is the background of what their mood is as well, you know. And the colors are deep but also very vibrant at the same time.
You know what? I had the need to change my style when I just arrived to live here. I used to be a different way. I used to be more realistic, to respect the anatomy. But when I started living here, I found, you know, different sensations, different culture. That the way I feel was like, well, what I'm doing here. So I just started painting different and more expressive. Using brushes, I changed the color for stronger colors. Right.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
First one is, I've been looking at your art for a couple of years now, and it's like always changing, which is really very cool. But what doesn't change is that there's always this influx of the different variations of purple, and I'm wondering if purple has a significance for you.
It's a nice question because the color I used to use before was blue, but now it has changed to purple. Maybe because purple is sometimes not too cold. Purple is sometimes could be like one color too. I can say now this is one of my favorite colors. I feel purple. No, I don't feel blue anymore. Yeah.
But what is purple to you? Why? What was blue and what is purple? And that shift, it's like a transmutation.
This painting, I did this painting 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This painting, I felt blue in that case. Blue is a little bit sad, a little bit maybe more certainty. Now it's like more hope. Hope. Yeah, I have a direction. I have a way. I know where I wanna go. So that's the reason now I'm feel purple.
Okay.
So my second question is, a lot of your characters, not all of them, but a lot of them have some sort of impediment to speech, either a finger or a square or a grid. There's something preventing them from showing their mouth. Is there something about that?
That was unconscious, maybe because I feel this. Sometimes I don't feel so confident with my English. Maybe that the communication, the culture. Maybe it's could be that we don't need to talk too much. Just express ourselves with actions, with hands. So can have different interpretations. Yeah.
Speak about your lino cuts, if you will.
Yeah.
The reason I'm asking is
Those are a new work for me. I was my first time using that technique. I using some symbolism for that, and I like to use colors. I'm a painter, so I know most of the lino cut, most of the printmakings have one color, but I want to use colors, more colors, so I put in the matrix colors, so I can do one piece unique, even if they're printmakings. But it's pretty the same. It's like there's one stay of mood. I want to explore more with lino cut. I really want to start working with that.
Does it require a different set of artistic skills and talents to do that and to do paint on palette?
Yes, I think it's more patient. You need to use the, how do you say? Para poner los rubias para cortar.
Engrave.
You need to use a small
The engraving tool.
Engraving,
Yeah.
engraving tools,
so
yeah.
small patient.
Uh-huh.
But I don't do a sketch. I just have the lino. I just draw, and start cutting. I don't. But most of those pieces, I just start painting direct on the canvas or in the matrix. I don't use
Uh-huh.
sketch. I just try to flow. I know what I want to do a big. I want to do a portrait here, but I don't know what I want to do here. I just start doing the portrait. Widths. I put elements. The last thing I put here was the hands and this little. So I don't know how the paint is gonna finish. I just start doing. More questions?
As a teacher, how does your conscious or unconscious methodology affect how you explain art methods to your students? And how does it evolve? It evolves you yourself at the same time as you're exploring that. It's a good aspect about teaching because it draws out from yourself as well.
Well, teaching experience
Uh-huh.
helps me a lot to me. I can't live without teaching.
Yeah.
I would have the need to share my knowledge to help children to in their development.
So you see things coming out in your students' work that you recognize intrinsically, not only from your own principles, but also from more the universal principles as well. I would say that's my observation. I think maybe if you're aware of that,
I think
yeah.
everything helps.
Yeah.
Motivation. I find sometimes I find ideas from my students. I take some idea from them. And, motivation. Paint.
Excellent. Anybody else have any questions?
You have a
Very impressive work. I really,
great teacher.
when I first saw your paintings, I was like, that one in particular just like blew my mind. But these large portraits here, and that you work in oil is much more permanent. Not to pass judgment on acrylic, but oil is a much more permanent
Yeah, I
medium.
feel better working
Yeah.
with oil. And I like the texture,
Congratulations.
I like smelling, I like the way that I have to, the time that I have to wait for the lawyers
You have to dry, yeah.
I like that time too, because I can paint two at the same time.
Mm.
Do you have a favorite?
Favorite here? Ah, good
They're
question.
asking if your
Maybe that,
favorite children.
maybe that one, because it was the last painting.
Oh my God.
Special painting for this exhibition. That's a self-portrait, yeah. So, yeah. My idea was first to do like a classic portrait, but I decided I just put more text to express the colors, elements. I like all.
Do you ever bring the element of being a twin into your art?
That's a good question.
Oh, maybe he's doing it right there.
There.
So.
Yeah, anyway.
Identical twin. Well, thank you so much for
Very impressive, Samuel. Thank you.